Okay, everyone, so I'm going to go through the answers now to this test. Overall, it was well done, but there's just a few things that we need to go through, so you can use this video now to review it as you go through. So question number 1, they're asking, they say 3 numbers have a mean of 10 and a mode of 8. So a mean of 10 means that on average, each of your numbers is worth 10. So that's going to be a total of 30. And we also know that our most common number is going to be 8. So I know that I'm going to have 2 8s, and 8 plus 8 is 16, and 30 minus 16 is going to make 14. So there we go, it's done. Next out, the lowest common multiple of 9 and 12. Well, the 9 times table goes 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. And the 12 times table goes 12, 24, 36, 48, and 60. So it's 36 and 36. And there you go. Imad shows that that's 7xy. Well, we've got 2x plus 1x plus 3x, which is going to be 6x. And then we've got 2y, take away y, so it gives you 6x plus y. There we go. Next up, we have got the negative numbers questions. So a plus and a minus next to each other makes a minus. So 5 minus 11 is minus 6. Again, a plus and a minus makes a minus. So minus 4 minus 9 is going to be minus 13. So I'll write the answer to the first one there. Sorry, that one's going to be minus 13 there. Then we've got 5 minus minus 8. Well, a minus and a minus makes a plus. So 5 plus 8 is 13. There we go. Next up, negative 6 times 7. Well, a negative multiplied by a positive is going to give us a negative. So 6 7s are 42, and we need to make it negative. Now for number 5, we need to round each of these to the nearest whole number. So 7 multiplied by 6 divided by 3. If it says estimate, it wants you to do it as though you haven't got a calculator and it wants a rough answer. It doesn't have to be perfect. So we're going to have 7 6s are 42, and then 42 divided by 3 is 14. So the answer we're looking for there is 14. Nice. Now, next up, number 6, we've got a bit of algebra, writing algebraic expressions. So 2 more than p is p plus 2, or it could also be 2 plus p. Okay? Someone wrote it as 2 more than p. 2 is more than p, which is a different interpretation of it, but not quite what they were looking for. Double q means q multiplied by 2, and we all know that we can simplify that to 2q. Now, half of r could be written as a half r. It could be written as r divided by 2, and there we go. Or it could be written, I guess, as 0.5 r as well. Either of those 3 are perfectly fine, or any of those 3. Next up, we want to expand the bracket. So we've got 7 brackets y minus 3. Well, 7 times y is 7y, and 7 times minus 3 is minus 21. So it's 7y minus 21. Next up, it's x squared, and x times 4 is 4x. So it's x squared plus 4x. Number 8. The cube root of 27 is 3. And now let's do the bracket as well. Minus 1 minus root 16. Well, we know that minus root 16, is 4. Sorry, that should be a 4 there. So it's going to be 3 multiplied by minus 1 minus 4, which is equal to 3 multiplied by negative 5, which is equal to negative 15. Okay, so that's our answer there. Now, question 9 was a little bit trickier, and some people found it quite hard, so let's have a quick go now. So we've got a rectangular room that's 12 by 4. So it's 12 meters by 4 meters, which, by the way, is quite a big room. So 12 meters multiplied by 4 meters gives you 48 meters squared. Now, let's think about this. Let's split it up into 8 sections. 1, 2, 3. So we've got 8 sections there. 3/8 of the floor is tiled. So all of this bit here, let's say, and this bit here has got tiles. So that means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8 is not tiled. So 5/8 of 48 is the same as doing 48 divided by 8 times by 5, which is going to be, well, 48 divided by 8 is 6. 6 times 5 is 30 meters squared. So 30 meters squared is not tiled, and that is your answer there. So the answer you're after is 30. Now, some people in the class did get that correct, so well done to those of you who did. Now, we've got 2 schools entering their students for an athletics competition. We've got School A and School B. The two-way table shows the number of students that took part. So School B has got 5, 4 and 3. It says complete the table and the compound bar chart. So the first bit, well, this bit here on the bar chart, the first bit of A, which it says here that the blank represents 100 meters, goes up to 7 people. The next bit goes from 7 to 9, and 9 take away 7 is 2, which leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the last part of the bar. So there we go. So it's 7, 2, and 5. Now for the next bit, we need to draw the bar chart. Now remember that you should actually use a ruler for this in reality. Now let's copy the bars here. Let's do 2 again. So we go up to the first 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the first one. Now I'm really sorry, but I haven't got a ruler facility on here. Next up, we've got 2 more. 1, 2. And then finally, we've got 5. So we've got, 5. Sorry, I've made a mistake here. Ignore me. That should be 5. I'll do it in a different colour now. The next bit, I've done the 5. The next bit is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done that there. And the next bit is 3. Let's do it in blue. So 1, 2, 3. And it's telling me that I've got a total of 12. Let's just check. 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 3 is 12. 5, 4, 3. So it works. So the first bit is 100 meters. The next bit is 400. And the next bit here is 800. There we go. Now next up we've got a grouped question. So the amount of money in pounds that customers spent in a gift shop is shown in the table below. Modal class. Now mode means most common. So we're looking for the highest frequency. Now the highest frequency is here, which means that the modal group is 3 through to S through to 6. So it can be greater than or equal to 3, but it can be less, but it has to be less than 6. Now, I'm just going to leave the bar chart one because I am going to review that with you in class. In fact, no, actually, I will do it now. But we need to be really careful with our bars. So our first bar goes from 0 to 3 and has a frequency of 8. So 0 to 3, and it starts at 8. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and it should look something like that. Again, I'm very sorry that I haven't got a ruler. Now, this is called continuous data. And for continuous data, our bars need to touch. Now, the next one goes up to 19. So I'm going to go all the way from here up to 19. And the group is 3 long again. So 1, 2, 3. And it's going to go all the way down to there. Next up, we've got 6 to 9, which has a frequency of 7. So 7, 8, 9, and it's up at 7. So it goes all the way down like that. And then we've got 9 to 12, which has a frequency of 4. So 1, 2, 3, all the way down. And then we have 12 to 15, which is 1. And there we go. That's how the bar chart should look. Next up, we've got some adding fractions questions. Now, I was quite lenient when I marked this. In reality, I would like you to cancel the fractions though. So we need to form a common denominator here. So we're going to have 8 over 14 plus 3 over 14, which gives me 11 over 14 for the first one. Next one, our common denominator here is 15, so I need to multiply this one by 3. So that's going to end up giving me 12 over 15 minus 4 over 15, which is going to give me 12 minus, it's going to give me, let me just check I've done this correctly, 12 over 15, yeah, minus 4 over 15, it's going to be 8 over 15. And there we go. The next one, we've got 4/9 times 3/8. Remember, when we multiply fractions, we just multiply the tops, multiply the bottoms. So 12 over 72. Halve both numbers gives us 6 over 36. And I can see now quite easily that simplifies to 1 over 6. So 8 over 15 goes there, and 1 over 6 goes here. Next up, we are doing a little bit of substitution. So we've got 3 times p plus q. So 3 times 2 plus minus 4 is going to give me 6 plus minus 4, which is 6 minus 4, which gives me an answer of 2. Now the next one is 5 multiplied by 2 minus 2 multiplied by negative 4. That's going to give me 10 minus 8, which is 10 plus 8, which in the end is going to give me an answer of 18. So there we go, 18 is the answer to that one. Number 14 up next, complete the table. So percentage, or 0.3, it's 3/10, so it's 3 over 10. And as a percentage, that's 30%. 140%, divide it by 100 to make it a decimal, so it's going to be 1.4. And then as a fraction, it's going to be 14 over 10. So 140%, if you think about it, percent means out of 100. So it's 140 out of 100, which is 14 over 10, which is 7 over 5. But if you put 14 over 10, that's absolutely fine in year 7. So it's 7 over 5 there. Now the next one, number 15, Beth and Juan each run 6 races of 100k. The mean time and the range time tickets are shown in the table. Use the data to compare the times taken by Beth and Juan. So you could say on average, Beth was quicker. However, if we look at the range, Juan has a smaller range, which means he is more consistent. So I'm going to say Juan's results were more consistent. And there we go. So Juan's results were more consistent. Finally, Hamid makes 3 3/8 litres of red paint and 2 3/4 litres of yellow paint to make orange paint. He uses some orange paint to paint a wall. If he has 3 7/8 litres left, how much did he use altogether? Well, this is interesting. So what we need to do is we need to work out in total how much he used, and then we'll take it from there. So I'm going to do 3 3/8 plus 2 3/4, which is the same as 27 over 8. Because 8 times 3 is 24, plus 3 is 27, plus 2 4s are 8, 11 over 4, which is 27 over 8, plus 22 over 8, which is going to give me 49 over 8. So altogether, we've got 49 over 8. So what I'm going to do, he's got 49, he had 8 litres left. So let's see how much he used. So what I'm going to do, 49 over 8 minus 3 7/8 to see how much is left over. Because this is the total amount of paint, and this is how much they've used. So it's going to be 49 over 8 minus, 24, so minus 31 over 8, which is going to give me 18 over 8, which is the same as 2, and 2 left over, so 2 2/8, which we know simplified is 2 1/4. And there we go, folks. They are the solutions to the test, and I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you.